eBay Motors. Passion, drive, and patience brings home the winning trophy every time. eBay Motors has everything you need to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance, from superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED lights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors. 122 million parts. Your number one ride or die. You'll always get exactly what you need, guaranteed, right? Guaranteed fit as well. Every time, or your money back, because eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices you want, it's easy to turn your car into the MVP. Bring home the win. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. eBay. Guaranteed fit. Only available to U.S. customers. Beat the books. Come on, guys. Let's win some money this week. Did we win money last week? I did. I won a few $100, Monopoly dollars, because it's illegal in Texas to bet. But I won a few $100 Monopoly dollars betting on college football. Kansas State and Oklahoma State. You know what? This week, instead of doing like a best bets thing with these 5 games, I'm going to give you my pick. And I think I like all of these. Kansas State will beat Oklahoma State by more than 12 points. It's a 12-point line right now. Do you understand Kansas State scores? They put up 482 yards per game. Oklahoma State allows 371 yards per game. The Oklahoma State offense is terrible. They don't have a quarterback. They have 3 of them, and none of them are quarterback. Alan Bowman, but not even comma, B-U-T, no, just B-U-T-T. 12? You're giving me 12? I don't care that it's at Oklahoma State on Friday night. I don't think anybody's going to be there. I don't know. I've always liked Mike Gundy in Oklahoma State, but something bad is happening right now. They have lost their last 2 games, and they just look bad. Something needs to change. I don't know what it is. It's going to take me a bit to figure it out, but this is rough. Kansas State by 12. Lock it in. If Oklahoma State wins, the Big 12 is screwed, by the way. OU, Texas, the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. The eyes of Texas are upon you. Texas wins by probably 10, 14. Oklahoma puts up 500 yards per game. They allow 319 yards per game. When you think about that, of course they allow more yards per game because they put up more yards and more points per game. I just think Texas is the better team. Quinn Ewers is the better quarterback out of him and Dylan Gabriel. Statistically, maybe not, but he hasn't had to do it statistically. Jonathan Brooks is better than anyone that Oklahoma has offensively. Xavier Worthy is the best receiver in the game, maybe the best overall player in the game. Maybe that's a hot take. I think Xavier Worthy is Texas' best offensive player. I do. I have Texas losing. No, what? Texas winning against Oklahoma by a lot. Double digits. UCF, Kansas. Kansas by 2. Devin Neal's good at football. If John Rice Plumlee's back, great. If Timmy McClain starts, also great. 2 guys that are good at football. The UCF offense has not been the problem. The defense has. And the Kansas defense is not elite, but they're at home. They look a lot better. Coming off that Texas game, UCF, you just got your back broken against Baylor. I don't know how UCF responds. They're going to go 0-3 in Big 12 play. Kansas gets the win. Texas Tech at Baylor. This one's crazy. Open as a Baylor 2-point favorite. Over under 60 is nuts as well. I love the under there. And I also like the Baylor Bears to win. 2 teams that aren't very good. Personal for Baylor because Joey McGuire's on the other sideline who came from Baylor. Baylor actually still, with the terrible offense, has more yards per game than Texas Tech. Baylor is a worse defense, I think, than Texas Tech, but the defense looked so good when it needed to in the fourth quarter. I think Baylor carries that momentum into a night home game. Blake Shapen is back. He is much better than Baron Morton or Tyler Shuck. Both of those guys who are supposed to be good have stunk this year, which is so disappointing. So disappointing. Richard Reese looks better too now for Baylor, by the way. I was really looking forward to Texas Tech being in Arlington, and that has been sad. TCU -6 against Iowa State. Hammer it. Yeah, they lost. So did Iowa State. Iowa State beat Oklahoma State, who may be the worst team in the Big 12 outside of Houston. TCU lost to West Virginia, who just runs the ball down everyone's throat, and they're good at football now. TCU has a 65% chance to win, according to ESPN. Chandler Morris, I don't think is that good of a quarterback. Monty Bailey's good. And even though I don't think he's that good of a quarterback, TCU you just can't lose to Iowa State, man. Iowa State's 2-3. They're going to struggle to win 4 games. Don't be one of the ones they win. Horned Frogs win by 10 or 15. They win by I take an alt spread, 14 points. So the best bets beat the book. Kansas State minus 12. Texas minus 6.5. Baylor money line. Kansas minus 2. TCU minus 6. Boring week. A lot of favorites. This has been and always will be. Come back tomorrow for other stuff. Watch college football kickoff live for an hour this Friday. From Central Time, 11 a.m. to noon. No, 10 a.m. to noon. This has been and always will be. Locked On. Thanks for making it your first listen every single day. Dose Grande.